Ultrahuman has officially announced the Ring Pro, its third-generation smart ring scheduled to launch this March. But there's one major problem that could completely reshape this launch. Right now, this new ring cannot be sold in the United States. But setting the legal situation aside for a moment, the specs are ambitious. A redesigned heart rate sensing system, a dual-core processor running machine learning directly on the ring, and a battery life the company says can reach 15 days. Today, we're breaking down everything we actually know so far about the Ultrahuman Ring Pro. The hardware upgrades, the new AI system called Jade, and the legal situation that could determine whether this ring ever seriously challenges devices like the Oura Ring 4. And there's one feature buried in the announcement that hints at where wearable health technology is heading next. We'll come back to that shortly. The smart ring category has grown rapidly over the last few years. Devices like the Oura Ring 4 prove that many people want continuous health tracking without wearing a smartwatch all day. Instead of focusing on workouts and notifications, these rings track things like sleep quality, resting heart rate, and recovery patterns. There's also a technical reason rings work well for biometric monitoring. Fingers contain dense blood vessels and stable skin contact. That often allows optical sensors to capture cleaner heart rate signals compared to wrist-based devices. But the category still has several limitations. Battery life is one of the biggest. Most smart rings today last about a week between charges. Real-world testing of the Oura Ring 4 typically lands closer to 7 to 8 days. Ultrahuman is aiming to nearly double that. The company says the Ring Pro can run up to 15 days on a single charge. If that number holds up in real-world use, it would become one of the longest-lasting smart rings available today. So how are they doing it? Ultrahuman says the ring includes a redesigned heart rate sensing architecture, along with a new dual-core processor designed to handle machine learning tasks directly on the device. Running some of the analysis locally reduces the need to constantly send data back and forth to your phone, and that can significantly reduce power consumption. But the battery story goes further. Ultrahuman is also introducing something that's still relatively rare in the smart ring category: a wireless charging case designed to extend the total usage time even further. The Ring Pro ships with a charging case included in the box. That's notable because some competitors sell their cases separately. The case stores additional power and can recharge the ring multiple times while traveling. Combined with the ring's 15-day endurance, Ultrahuman says the full system can reach up to 45 days of usage before the case needs charging. That kind of setup solves one of the biggest friction points with wearables: charging interruptions. Every time a wearable runs out of battery, you lose sleep tracking or recovery data. Longer battery cycles make continuous health monitoring far easier. But hardware upgrades are only half the announcement. The bigger change may actually be software. Specifically, a new AI system called Jade. Ultrahuman describes Jade as a real-time biointelligence AI. Instead of simply showing charts and metrics, the system is designed to interpret your biometric data and recommend actions. For example, if Jade detects rising stress signals, it could prompt a breathing session. If irregular heart rhythm patterns appear, it could trigger additional monitoring for potential AFib signals. A fib, or atrial fibrillation, happens when the heart's electrical signals become irregular, causing the heartbeat to skip or feel uneven. It's like the heart's rhythm gets out of sync. The interesting part is how the system looks at multiple health signals together. Ultrahuman already operates a broader metabolic health ecosystem. That includes the company's M1 continuous glucose monitor and its biomarker analysis platform called Blood Vision. Jade can analyze patterns across those systems alongside the ring's biometric data. This turns the wearable into something more than a standalone tracker. It becomes part of a larger metabolic monitoring system, and Ultrahuman is already hinting at future integrations that could extend even further. In the long term, the company envisions Jade acting almost like a personal health agent, one that interacts with other devices and services around you. It could potentially adjust your smart thermostat based on sleep quality data, or suggest food choices based on glucose patterns. Those features are still conceptual, but they reflect a clear shift happening across wearable technology. Devices are moving away from passive tracking, and towards systems that interpret your data and guide decisions. Interestingly, Jade will not be exclusive to the new ring. UltraHuman says the platform will also roll out to existing users of the Ring Air. But one issue still overshadows the launch, because right now, the Ring Pro cannot be sold in the United States. The reason comes down to a legal dispute over smart ring design patents. In 2025, the International Trade Commission ruled that UltraHuman's ring design infringed on patents held by Oura. That decision triggered an import ban in October 2025. As a result, the Ring Pro is launching globally, but not in the US market, and that's a major limitation. The United States represents one of the largest markets for wearable health technology. Some companies have already navigated similar legal challenges. For example, Ringcon secured a licensing agreement with Oura that allowed its products to stay on sale. UltraHuman has not reached a similar agreement yet, and the broader legal battle in the smart ring space may just be getting started. Oura is also pursuing patent claims involving companies like Samsung, Zepp Health, Reebok, and Nextbase. So the future of the category may depend as much on legal outcomes as hardware innovation. Stepping back from the legal situation, what does this announcement actually mean for the smart ring market? The UltraHuman Ring Pro looks like one of the most ambitious devices the category has seen so far. A 15-day battery life would immediately set a new endurance benchmark for smart rings. The included charging case extends usability even further, and the Jade AI platform signals a broader shift toward wearables that interpret data instead of just collecting it. But several key questions remain: real-world battery performance, sensor accuracy, and how effective Jade actually becomes at turning biometric signals into useful insights. So is the UltraHuman Ring Pro a serious competitor to devices like the Oura Ring 4? Potentially. If the hardware and software perform as promised, the Ring Pro could push the smart ring category forward in two key areas: battery endurance and AI-driven health insights. But until the legal situation is resolved, UltraHuman will be competing without access to one of the largest wearable markets in the world. And that could shape the entire smart ring race over the next few years. If you're interested in evidence-based analysis of emerging health technology, subscribe and follow along. This channel breaks down new devices, the research behind them, and how they fit into real health monitoring systems. Until next time, keep it smart, keep it simple, and keep it healthy.